Yeah, he's strong.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. You saw it. His punch every time hard.
Your arm, how is it? Is it pretty bruised? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Terence Crawford now is my one of the favorite fighters, active fighters. I mean, he has good skills, very good skills. Maybe he could show us something. One of the first lesson which I should learn, it's like you should respect weight classes. You know, yeah, what it.
At the Barbecue Wisdom Respect Weight Classes, Dmitry Bivol is dropping that uncle like a family. In essence, he is telling you that this isn't a 24-hour workout. Walking up 3 divisions is not like using a treadmill.
To get used to the power and pressure of 168, because it's different, big difference to be honest. But he's able, he has good skill, he's awkward, he can use 2 boxing stands. It gives him.
And the cool manner in which he delivered it, like a green tea drinking hitman. As I sit here, I feel as though Bielli has already prepared one Canelo. You would better take out a notebook when he speaks. Did your friend avoid the prediction as if it were a jab?
He need to spar with bigger guys, he need to get punches, he need to be confident that he's okay with these punches. He need to be confident that he will go in the ring and he could get the punches from Canelo and he will be okay.
And the cool manner in which he delivered it, like a green tea drinking hitman. As I sit here, I feel as though Bielli has already prepared one Canelo. You would better take out a notebook when he speaks. Did your friend avoid the prediction as if it were a jab?
Bothered you the most just out of those 2?
Bothered me more like the Bivol fight because, you know, I think I'm not in my 100% in that fight. I should be stop it and take more time. At the end of the day, everything happened for us.
Canelo was treated like a freshman slinking into a graduate class, even though he had assumed he was entering a sparring session for extra belts. On paper, it was meant to be the simple choice for history. But in practice, DoorDash provided a boxing masterclass, while Canelo appeared to have ordered the easy win combo. Without a word, Bivol changed the entire script, outboxed him like it was easy work, and strode in cold as ice. You and I should therefore pay attention when he discusses weight classes. That right was acquired by him in quiet and blood.
Mentality is very important also for this fight. Even his 1 weight class or 2 weight class lower, if he's mentally ready, he will be ready to get these punches and be okay with this.
In relation to men rewriting history, Ryan Garcia offers his sultry analysis of Canelo versus Crawford. Yeah, bud gone lamb, but Canelo's chin don't move is essentially what he's saying. Listen, I understand. Canelo's chin is constructed similarly to Wi-Fi in the hood, unshakable in some way, regardless of how hard you strike it. Canelo simply blinked after Triple G delivered him an uppercut from the Sunday sermon. That's all you got. VJO.
He's gonna do good. He's gonna do good, but I don't think he's gonna win. But I do see Bud like getting a lot of punches off, being able to tag Canelo with single shots, but they have no effect. That's the thing.
He has the best chin that I've ever
Bro,
seen.
and nothing moves his head.
Yeah.
This is where I had to push back, though, but doesn't throw shots as the others do. He doesn't load up. He positions them on a bullseye like darts. That timing is sly. Even granite chins will appreciate you for that kind of thing. Ryan is now discussing Canelo's self-imposition as well. And they are facts. When you swing at the air, Canelo places his palm on your forehead, like that giant cousin at the family barbecue. Size, pressure, and poise. That is his life. But I know, and so do you, Crawford isn't just going crazy. He's done his maths. He is cunning. In order to get that flawless tick hook, he will occasionally walk through flames.
Don't get me wrong, Crawford is a great fighter. I think he's one of the best. I just think that he's biting a little bit more than he could chew. But you never know. If anybody can do it, it could be Crawford. You know, I do see him like when he fights. I'm like, damn, how do you beat this guy? You know, he could do it all. Only thing I see is sometimes he gets cracked with some crazy ass shots. But other than that, I mean, he's really one of the most complete fighters I've seen in my life.
The concern is not whether he can hit Canelo, but rather whether he can hit him hard enough to alter the course of events. The actual chess match is that one. Regarding Ryan's breakdown, he was honest when he stated that Canelo's chin isn't going anywhere, but Bud can land. Cool, you make a valid point. However, Abdul Khan intervenes and completely changes the tone. Yeah, I sparred Crawford, he says. And believe me when I say that this man mentally exhausts you in addition to punching you. That's different, bro. It would be like playing chess while someone steals your ideas.
Crawford, he knows what you're about to do, and he's always 2 steps ahead. So he knows what you're gonna do, so he'll just capitalize on that. He's like, he mentally drains you, not physically not too bad, but mentally he's out.
Imagine believing you are sharp as you enter the ring. Then, as if he had Wi-Fi in his glove, Crawford had already downloaded your entire plan. According to Colin, he was initially stark. I don't hold him responsible. Out of the ring, I would have been shadowboxing myself. In his breakdown, he essentially tells us that Crawford may have Canelo figured out before the first bell rings. It's frightening. It's like bringing a calculator to a street fight. If Bud is always 2 steps ahead of Canelo, even if you give him all the size and strength in the world. Despite your size, he has already done the calculations.
Canelo is a legend. You can't knock Canelo, you know. But I just feel like Canelo's in the decline right now of his career. You know, like his last couple of performances, not really being like shutout performances like they used to be. But I feel like obviously he's got the size, but yeah, let's see.
Ismail Sulla enters the scene with the original science, just as Abdul Khan had me imagining Bud downloading fighters' brains like the Matrix. The man said, "Yo, by the rule book, the bigger dude wins." Then it was reversed, as if to say, "No, Crawford is different. This isn't your typical maths issue." And I believe that half of these heavyweights would be professors by now if boxing was only about size. Salles is essentially informing us Crawford received the Mayweather Wi-Fi update, shoulder roll, counters, angles, an entire cheat code bundle, while Canelo got bricks in his gloves.
Only strategic Crawford can bring to beat Canelo is technique from the point of view of defense. If he training, he's good, but if he got something from Mayweather for this upcoming fight, he have better chance. Crawford, better chance.
I also like his statement that Bud had a limit to his hairstyles. Like, dude, that's Bud we're referring to. He offers download links instead of fists. Canelo is still attempting to buffer his head movement, which appears to be stuck at 240p. In the meantime, all of us watching, including you, know that if Crawford drags this man for 12 rounds, the city's populace will decide to give him an L.
If Crawford can handle Canelo through the 12th round, he will get the victory by decision.
And just when I thought Salles had given us a professor's version of the Canelo-Crawford syllabus, Lonnie B shows up like the substitute teacher, bringing pandemonium and vibes instead of lesson ideas. I almost dropped my phone when the man mentioned that Crawford gets hit like a mere Khan. Khan's chin looked like an Amazon gift on your porch. So that's brave. Never stay safe for long. However, there was a point made by Lonnie B. Crawford's greatest asset, his dog heart, can also work against him. And it would be like being struck by a bowling ball wrapped in a tortilla if Canelo were to land one of those signature counterattack. It is sly, heavy, and unexpected.
I think Canelo has a very good punch, and he's used to knocking out bigger guys, naturally bigger guys. He's coming from 200. Crawford's coming from what, 54? Yeah. It's 2 weight classes. And sometimes putting on that weight, it depends how you put on that weight too, man. Because you could put on that weight and get.
Here's my problem, though. Bud isn't K.Chen. He really completes bouts and heals and adapts more quickly. I therefore understand Lonnie when he claims to have seen Canelo catch him. However, I also think that's just half of the film. The true question is whether Crawford's timing and intelligence will prevent him from being just another standout moment on Canelo's KO reel. And you see, I had to intervene there. Because we can't simply copy and paste Amir Khan's highlight reel onto Bud Crawford, if we're being honest. Indeed, Crawford is occasionally touched. However, the man handles punches as if they were alarm clocks. He may be awakened, but he immediately begins jogging throughout the day. We've seen it. Yum. Bud is struck. After he smiles, he says, "Okay, now you've messed up." That isn't chinny conduct. Predator behavior is what that is. And if we're discussing who adapts better, I'd wager that Bud solves riddles more quickly than Canelo discovers new weight classes.
And like, those guys give Canelo trouble, like Lara, the way Lara fought him. Skull fought him. Like, those guys they don't throw a lot of punches, but they got real good feet, and they throw one-shot feint. Slickness. I don't think Terence Crawford is as slick. I don't think he's a slick fighter. I think he's a dog, and I think that can work against him in this.
However, Lonnie B is correct about the danger, and we cannot overlook it. However, we shouldn't pretend that Bud is entering the room with a blindfold. You and I are aware of this. If anything, the storm is Canelo's might. However, Crawford is the one who is constructing an umbrella in the middle of a fight. Ultimately, this battle pits Canelo's granite chin and counterpunch against Crawford's timing, patience, and mid-fight puzzle-solving skills, power against accuracy, and size against intelligence. Post your opinions in the comments section. Let's discuss it. Canelo or Crawford? Who are you rocking with? This isn't just a fight, it's a battle, and I want to hear both sides of it that check for legacy. Additionally, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Boxing Headquarters, the place where true boxing fans discuss it. I'll see you all at the next one. We have only just begun the fight season.